The Almighty has done marvelous things for us. Holy is His name. Today, we can say that all the more louder. The Almighty has done greater things for each one of us and for our congregation through the person of Father Christu. Dear Jubilarian, dear beloved Father Christu Raj, this evening, as we gather to celebrate your Jubilee of priestly ordination as Francilians, our hearts are filled with gratitude, joy, and admiration. 25 years of priesthood is not merely a number, it is a story, a sacred journey of faith and love. It's a story of God's faithfulness and grace, woven beautifully into the life of a man who chose to say yes to God and who has remained faithful to that yes every single day since. When I think of you, dear Father Christu, my mind goes back to June 1994 when I first met you at Suvidya College, and to those wonderful days we shared during our stay together, wonderful 2 years. Those were formative and unforgettable years. Years of growth, laughter, fun, music, and friendship. Years of discovering ourselves and our vocations as Francilians. Even then, one could clearly see in you a man of gentle disposition and joyful spirit. You are always pleasant, approachable, and full of life. Someone who could bring a smile even on a dull day, whether it was in the classroom, refectory eating together, playground, singing practice, or recreation hall. Your warmth and cheerful presence created a sense of belonging. In fact, these days of our living together, we found ourselves recalling and reliving many of those Suvidya memories with joy. Living with you was a truly blessing. Truly, you have always been a good human person first, and that goodness is what makes your priesthood so genuine and life-giving. You embody what St. Francis de Sales beautifully said. A heart filled with charity has no room for discourtesy. Your life continues to be a witness to that gentle charity. As the years passed, though we were not together, I watched from afar how God has shaped your gifts and used them for His glory. You have served our beloved congregation and the church in various capacities, and in every role you have brought not only competence but your whole heart. Whether as formator, pastor, youth director, or community superior or animator, you have been a source of energy and inspiration to those around you. Your specialization in youth ministry and communication has brought you closer to the young people, helping them to discover God's plan for their lives. And the online Francilian Youth Prayer Meeting every month on 24th is a testimony to that. Your charismatic preaching continues to touch many hearts because when you speak, you do not merely preach ideas, you share your experience of God. Your now famous 3-minute healing adoration series, 3 minutes of adoration will work miracles, stands as a beautiful testimony to your creativity and commitment. If I am not mistaken, it has already crossed 1,892 days. That consistency and devotion reveal the depth of your love for the Lord and your desire to bring others into His presence. There is conviction, passion, and sincerity in your words. And when you animate a group, you do not simply organize activities, you bring people together, awaken joy, and help them discover their own gifts. And of course, there is your love for music. No one who knows you can forget your skill as a tablaist and a musician. Back in our Suvidya days, no one could match you when it came to playing tabla. You were the Zakir Hussain of those days. For any program, bhajan, prayer service, or concert, your hands were always on the instrument, keeping perfect rhythm and infusing every moment with life. You have a rhythm not only in your hands, but in your heart. Through your music, you have lifted up people's spirit and brought them closer to God. Whether in prayer meetings, youth gatherings, or liturgical celebrations, your music has become a bridge between heaven and earth. You remind me of David, the shepherd who played his harp before the Lord. Yet beyond all these gifts and roles lies something even more beautiful, your deep and genuine faith. At your core, you are a God-fearing and God-loving priest, one who walks humbly with the Lord. Your simplicity makes your faith visible, not through grand gestures, but through quiet fidelity. You trust God, and that trust has sustained you through every joy and challenges of your priestly ministry. Dear Father Christu, as you celebrate your silver jubilee, we want to thank God for you. Thank you not only for what you have done, but for who you are. Your election as General Councillor is a blessing for all of us in this Jubilee year, as Father Superior General has already mentioned. You bring with you a wealth of pastoral experience, creativity, and vision. As General Secretary for Social Apostolate and Innovative Ministries, you are indeed the right person at the right moment. Your presence and expertise will surely enrich our beloved congregation, and we are truly happy to have you among us. Today, along with you, we thank God for 25 years of priestly journey, for every Mass you have celebrated, every sermon you have preached, every youth you have guided, every family you have comforted, and every act of love and service you have offered. Each of those moments is like a note in a great symphony that God Himself is composing through your life. As you look ahead, may you continue to find joy in the Lord who called you. May He renew in you the fire of your first love. May your heart remain young, your hands strong, and your spirit ever free to serve. As you look back with gratitude, may you also look forward with a renewed zeal. May the Lord who called you continue to strengthen and bless you abundantly. May our Blessed Mother, the Mother of Sorrows, who stood faithfully beside her Son, always intercede for you and accompany you in the years to come. May you live ever more deeply the spirit and spirituality of our beloved patron Saint Francis de Sales and our founder, Father Mermier. And when you play your tabla, may its rhythm continue to echo your life's deepest truth, that faithful is He who calls you, and He will do it. Congratulations, dear Father Christu. Thank you for being who you are, a priest, a friend, a loving brother, a beautiful human being. May your silver jubilee years shine even brighter into gold as you continue to be a channel of God's peace, joy, and love. And may the next 25 years be even more fruitful for when we walk with the Lord and walk together as Francilians, as the General Curia, as pilgrims of hope, radiating communion, our hearts renewed and filled with boundless love. The best is yet to come. Let nothing disturb you. Let nothing frighten you. Patience obtains all things. Whoever has God lacks nothing. God alone suffices. God bless you. Live Jesus.